Hello everyone, welcome back to the SN Studio for a very special report because today we are playing Boarding Action. That's right, from the new Arks Omen book. Big thank you to the Games Workshop for sending it over to us. I've been so excited to get this underway. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, we are playing today on our brand new Zone Mortalis terrain set, painted by Inside Out Miniatures. Mr. Pardo, please put a link somewhere on the screen so you can see it. Check those guys out. Thank you very much. It looks amazing. We'll be playing, of course, Boarding Action games and Horus Heresy Zone Mortalis games on it. So we are, super excited to get that underway. Now, we are playing today from this book, the Access Junction Primus, the first mission, so we can kind of cut our teeth on it and see how it all works. Now, today we're going to be playing the Black Templars, led by Big Will, of course, and they're going to be up against the World Eaters. So we thought two close combat, ferocious armies to get stuck in for our first game here. So, without further ado, let's get on to Will's list coming up.
So for today's Boarding Action mission, I have brought my Black Templars again, as you've already seen in the introduction. For today, I have a HQ, and that is my Chapter Master. The enhancement that I've given this one is the Close Quarters Killer upgrade, and I've also given him a Mastercrafted Power Sword and a Relic Shield. Onto my troop choices, I've gone for 3 stock units of 5 Assault Intercessors, and rounding off the list, we have a unit of 4 Aggressors, all armed with Boltstorm Gauntlets and the Fragstorm Launchers. And with that, I'm going to pass you over to DC for his list.
Yes, we are here with the World Eaters, Angron's Chosen Sons. I'm so excited for that codex to be coming out in the future. But until then, we are running our Boarding Action patrol with a Chaos Terminator Lord, with a Combi Melter and a Chain Fist. So he also has one of the enhancements, because you can give one of those to a HQ model, and he has the trademark weapon. Extra strength, extra damage on the Chain Fist, which is, sounds pretty cool. It's very World Eaters. Then moving on, we have one troop choice, and that is 8 Khorne Berserkers. I've obviously given them an icon for the extra buffs, and they all have chain axes. Then moving on, last but not least in this very small list, we have ourselves 5 Terminators. Now, they're not Red Butchers, sadly, because I can't spend any stratagems from the book, but they all have cursed weapons except for the Champ, who has himself a Power Fist. And that is the list, just under 500 points, small but elite and extremely deadly. So you've seen all the armies, and you've seen the table. Let's get stuck into our first game of Boarding Action.
Deep within the bowels of the hulking vessel, Brother Landin walked through the corridors as they creaked and bowed before him as he and his fellow Astartes began their boarding action. The entire ship of what was once multiple ships and other space debris had been drenched with warp energy for a millennia, only to be scooped out of its resting place and thrown into real space by Abaddon as a colossal weapon of war. To Landin, it mattered not where he was, but rather why he was there. To kill heretics. To purge every last blasphemous soul that dwelled within this tainted barge of the damned. To the Black Templar, this was not a vessel, but a hunting ground. Landin's bolter already glowed with the heat of battle, his chainsword already dipped with the blood of traitors. Brother Landin swore by the Emperor, he would turn this chaos ship into a graveyard.
Here we are, deep within the bowels of one of Abaddon's Arks of Omen, and as it translated into real space, The Black Templars obviously boarded it straight away, thinking there's some juicy heretics on board.
There definitely are.
There are indeed. There are world eaters here today. I guess a warband that has pledged to Abaddon, or at least is following Angron, who's out and about.
That is true.
Ooh. And they just want to come and destroy some stuff. So anyway, we are here and we are playing the first mission on this, which is Junction, I believe it's called. The aim of the game is pretty simple. It is objectives here, 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 and here. And access Junction Primaris.
That's the one. There you go. You got it.
There's Junction something.
There's a junction somewhere.
There is a junction. We have a little junction here. And you can see our beautiful Zone Mortalis board, which has recently arrived. We're very excited because we get to play both boarding action and Horus Heresy Zone Mortalis.
Exactly.
It's a 2-for-1.
It's a twofer.
It's a twofer. So, as I mentioned, we have the objective. It's a normal standard rules in terms of 5 points holding 1, more, etc., like normal 40k. And then the other rule here, you'll be happy to know, as a Black Templar, is just kill stuff. So,
great.
Yeah, the more you destroy,
Perfect.
we get 15 points per, is allocated per number of points you destroy at the end. And we're both very close on points, actually.
And I assume that's the primary objective, right?
Or
is it the secondary objective?
It's a secondary objective, yeah.
It's a primary objective.
For you, it's a primary, exactly.
I mean, it is for you as well, right?
It is for me, yeah. I want to kill, you want to kill, and apparently there's some objectives in the middle. So,
sure.
Now, I won't go through all the rules of boarding action. We're just going to play it through, and as the game progresses, I'll mention things, bits and bobs. The team has decided that I was the one that was going to be looking at the rules for boarding action, so everybody, big sigh of relief that everything's going to be fine.
The rules, lawyer.
DC's got this, yeah. I got this. Now, I was super excited. I couldn't wait to get this game underway. So, yeah, I was very, very eager. I stole the book off the team. Now, without further ado, let's go quickly into deployment.
Okay.
It's not much going on. So, let's start off with the Black Templars. We've got first squad.
Yep, so we've got a unit of assault intercessors right here closest to the camera.
Love it.
And then in the center, you're going to notice actually that we've got 2 units sort of bundled in the middle. And that is because we didn't have space to make the corridor a little bit wider.
Yes.
So we're just effectively acting as if the other deployment zone is just, it's just in front of each other. So it's fine. Because of that, I've got the next unit of assault intercessors at the front. And then right behind them, we have 4 aggressors, and they obviously are sharing that deployment zone with the chapter master.
They can indeed, yes. So your HQ can come down in the entry zone, one of the entry zones, with a unit, which is quite nice.
Yep. And then just to round that off, I've got my last unit of assault intercessors over here on the other side.
Beautiful, beautiful. And I, on the other hand, have far less models for the same value of points. It's almost as if you've been blessed with some sort of recent point update. Some
data slate or something, some Unitorium field manual.
Nonsense. Now, 8, obviously, of the Khorne Berserkers you saw at the start. We have the Warlord himself there and his Terminator retinue, which, again, sadly aren't Red Butchers, because you cannot use any stratagems.
That is true.
Other than the 3 in the book.
It means for you Black Templar players, no devout push.
Yes. And for me, no Stoke the Nails, no so on and so forth.
Exactly.
So it makes for a simpler game. Easier life after me and Will have worked hard all day.
That is true, that is true.
Lots of things going on. Let's begin. Let's start with the blood red dice of the Blood God. It's simple roll off. Who goes first?
That's a good start. Wow. Well, I am using, for all of you Black Templar fans out there, the loaded GW
they are broken.
Black Templar dice.
Exactly.
You see? So that's what I'm saying.
I knew. Here we go. Oh, no.
And just to prove to you all that they are all loaded, we're going to get another one now.
You can use a different dice.
I'm going to use a different one. Here we go. Oh, no, that was not the loaded one. Those are the ones that they put in to make them look like normal dice.
I see. Well, the Emperor doesn't protect his A. Here we are, end of the movement phase, and, well, I've pushed forward. Now, I did move forward with these guys and get onto this objective, and then I quickly checked the rules, because it's objective secured only that can use the action to secure. I forgot about that. So, silly me, not going to be doing much in terms of securing there, so I'll probably just advance them in a moment.
Yep.
Actually, I'll do it on camera right now for everyone to see. So, Terminators, an extra 2, and the Lord, an extra 1.
Fantastic. Also, we each get a CP now, don't we?
Oh, we do. We start with 1 each, and we do get 1 each.
Yay.
Look at that. And then we've moved up here, and I will be opening the door, which is another action you do. Open the hatchway, as long as there's no enemies nearby, because you can try and close the hatchway on the other side. Which is kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah, so anyway, that's my turn. Quite uneventful, but we're moving forward, and now we shall see.
In that case, would you like to open the door with these here?
Instead, actually, I could, I'll
just open all the doors.
Instead of moving it forward, I'll open the door here.
Yep.
And then they can maybe run through this way
exactly,
and get the objective.
See, there you go.
Big brain
Otherwise, you would have
thinking.
spent another turn opening doors.
Yeah, you're already metagaming this, I see. Turn 1, Black Templars. Here we are, end of turn 1 for the Black Templars, and something similar has happened. They've pushed forward, we have opened a door, we've opened the door, and smartly, you've had troops to secure.
We've actually opened 4 doors in total.
4 doors.
I think this is going to be the operate hatchways meta, thank you very much.
You're coining it now, folks.
You're going to have to open doors if you want to play the game.
It's true.
So I've decided to open as many doors as I can, and on the off chance that you do get over here, where we can just ring around the rosy and just run around the rooms.
I love it.
It looks cool.
I love it.
But as DC said, obviously, I have opened as many doors as I can, just because it also opens up, no pun intended, options for me to move other units in.
Yes.
If I didn't just push my aggressors forward, I can then keep this unit and move it that way, onto the objective if I want to. If I don't want to, I can just carry on moving them forward. Just gives me a couple of options depending on what happens now.
So, makes sense. Well, I'll be going into my turn 2 now. I won't have any points, you will have Sweet 5 or 10, because you hold more than me, I believe.
We'll have a look at that one.
Yeah, we'll have a look at that one. But so I'll have to get onto that objective and push forwards with my Terminators. Turn 2 coming up.
The World Eater's Terminators stomp down the corridors in a bid to cut off the Black Templars' advance, eager to bring close quarters combat to the false Emperor's lackeys.
Turn 2. Oh, you're going to move the big turn dice.
Of course.
And our CP.
We're up to 4 now, right? 3 now.
3 now.
Is it every command phase?
Every command phase, yeah.
So then what's
4? Woo! Not that we need it. So 4 CP, penalties to spend. We've moved through here, and we have started to secure this site with my objective secured unit. Push forward with the Red Butchers, aka not Red Butchers, and the Lord has shuffled along as well. Now, these two are within range to shoot here, even though this one, for example, this Terminator might be in range, because he can't draw a bead from his base to their base without something blocking it, i.e. friend or foe models or obstacles, then he can't shoot them.
Correct.
So, just the 2, but they will be shooting nonetheless. 4 shots apiece, because they are Terminators. And that is...
No ones.
No ones, of
Great.
course.
Good job.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4.
So 4s. That's 3 wounds.
3 wounds. No AP on this, I'm assuming?
No.
Okay. So we were discussing here, obviously, that I don't get the benefits of cover because you get that if you have partially obscured models, correct?
It's basically, so it's called visible and fully visible. And you are fully visible, my friend.
There we go. So, the 3 ups.
Hey!
1 wound.
Got a wound.
There we go. So we will mark that down now in a moment.
And now you have to do a morale test of -4.
Wow, really? I still pass.
Ah!
Anyways,
I was thinking heresy.
I know. We'll get that
2d6, I was like, he's going to fail it. Yeah, of course. Wrong game. So, anyway, end of my turn again. On to turn 2 for the Horde army, that is the Black Templars. Okay, end of turn 2, and the battle for the doors is well underway.
Yeah, I'm just saying I'm winning right now. I've opened 6 so far, and you've opened 2.
Yes.
That's like an extra 35 victory points.
And you beat me in the mission anyway.
And I'm beating the mission anyways. Exactly.
You're creating yourself new challenges to beat me.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. So here we are.
Pushed forward, advanced with this squad of intercessors, and then we've opened more doors on this flank with this gun to get on the flank, and then, of course, the same unit here. And then the aggressors and the captain has just pushed forward.
Yeah, they've all advanced as well.
Now, once you have secured one of the locations, it's yours until the enemy have taken it over. So,
okay.
So you could just move off that objective now.
I'm going to move off that objective.
Do your own thing. In which case now, at the start of my command phase, this one will be mine. So I can move off and get stuck in.
Correct.
And hopefully, with a little cheeky movement, I'm not going to get a charge off here.
I hope you do.
We're going to see some combat coming up. Okay, here we are, turn 3 for the old World Eaters. And we have pushed forward, moved more with the Red Butchers along with the Chaos Lord. And then we've actually opened another door.
You have. You're catching up on the door tally.
I am, because I don't want to get smashed on the door tally.
You are already. I mean, you're halfway. You've got half of the doors open.
All right, so far.
Yeah,
just so far. You got a lot more units than me, though. You got to give me some credit.
True.
Now, in terms of shooting, I've got 2 that can see again, because again, these guys can't shoot because they go through this unit here. But these 2 will be firing again, the same squad, hitting on. Ooh, rerolling 1s this time.
Hey, there you go.
Rerolling 1s. There we go, because of the Chaos Lord, folks, if you didn't know. And now, looking for 4s. Ooh.
There you go.
4 4s.
So 4 3-ups.
Come on, give me 1. Yes.
Okay, and have you been looking at your wontons anything?
No.
No, well,
But I
maybe.
couldn't shoot. I could shoot in the first round, but I didn't get any 6s out of them.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know what turn. So I can take one more wound, so that kills off.
That kills one. No,
this poor
wait,
individual.
my friend. Don't forget, you've got 5 command points. And you can spend a command reroll here.
I am going to spend a command reroll.
Oh, every time.
It's a trick. Don't listen to DC.
Now you got to get rid of one of your precious command points.
So I'm losing on the command point front now.
It's true. And now, that's all the shooting phase done. This feels like the quickest game of 40k I've ever played ever.
We're on turn 3, by the way.
Yeah,
guys.
turn 3. There's only 5 turns. I'm charging in.
Okay, great.
I don't know. I think I need a 5, I think we said.
Yes, yeah, because you're 5.5 away. There you go, you're in.
9 will do it.
Do you want to CP reroll that?
I'm good. Terminators, getting stuck in. Here we are, the Red Butchers getting stuck in first. I'm very happy with this. Start off with the accursed weapons, and we're lots of attacks coming in, of course, because we're World Eaters.
True
Now,
story.
and I didn't realize accursed weapons give you an extra attack. I don't normally use Terminators.
Well, there you go.
Which is quite nice. And they're AP3. So hitting on 3s. No rerolls. Because
That's great, because you didn't get that many 1s anyway. She's got a lot of 2s.
A lot of 2s.
As is usual for DC.
Yeah, as is usual. Look at that. Okay.
Very good.
Now, I'm showing 6 at the moment.
Fantastic. So you win me on 3s.
3s. Okay.
Ooh,
that's
juicy.
pretty nice.
These are damage 2, aren't they?
This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wounds in total.
9 dice.
They
in my
are
hands.
AP3, but they're only damage 1.
Oh, I thought they were damage 2.
No,
you're still probably going to kill them anyways.
I've still got my Power Fist as well.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. I'm going to do this in here for you.
Okay, sure.
So here we go. Okay.
That's very
That's
good.
very good. So you kill 2 and 1 is on 1 wound.
Okay, and then we've got Power Fist hitting on 4s. Cool. So that's the end of that.
Okay, do I get to swing back at you now?
You do, of course.
Ah, fantastic. So I get 2 attacks base, 1 for the chainsaw, 1 for being charged, and the sergeant gets the same plus 1, obviously.
Of course.
So again, I will roll them in here for you.
Alrighty.
I'm not within any range for rerolls, so here we go. Not a bad start.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And now...
And here we go. And also, just to let you all know, you could choose the vow before the game. The vow I was going to choose initially was my 6's auto wound against non-vehicles.
Yeah.
There'll be a little bit of list tailoring considering there are no vehicles in this.
Yes,
So I've just gone for the generic, the one that makes me count as being in the Assault Doctrine, I believe it is. I'll double check that for you on my turn, but I'll just make sure that's that one.
Just realised it's turn 3. Any 6s I get explode for my wonton. I keep thinking I'm on turn 1. I'll check on camera anyway, but I don't think I have many, if any.
All right, well,
so, crack on. Oh,
2
wow.
wounds.
2 wounds.
AP1.
AP1. All right.
AP2, sorry. AP2.
We're
Never
okay.
mind.
So, with that, I'll quickly check, and then we'll go on to your turn, because that's that. No morale for you, right?
No.
Here we are, end of the movement phase for the Black Templars, and they have all come out to play. Now, you can't leave combat, is that right?
I cannot leave combat. So the vow has been a bit of a mix-up from my behalf.
Oh, okay.
Because I was going to choose the one that lets me stay in the Assault Doctrine whenever I have an engagement range.
Yep.
So irrespective of the turn they're on.
Love that.
And the idea was, I can just stay in the Tactical Doctrine now to get the benefits of like the bolter shooting.
Okay, yeah.
And then once I get into combat, okay, I'm in the Assault Doctrine.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that we weren't going to get into combat until turn 3, so it doesn't really matter too much for this game. But the downside is that I can't fall back, so that one Marine is stuck in that combat there, unfortunately.
Loves it.
Which is okay.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I don't need to shoot, I just need to hit you.
And you might be thinking, folks, well, where's the other Marine? I had 3 6s,
Yes.
which I rolled, wounded, and it managed to kill another one.
Yep.
But it wouldn't have changed because I didn't lose anything from
Yeah,
my
exactly.
side,
I didn't do any attacks, any hits back, or any wounds, so it's fine.
Yep.
So yeah,
Anyway.
so that's that.
No more doors opened.
No more doors opened, unfortunately for now, but it's fine. We're ahead of the door tally. I need to let you catch up a little bit, make it more interesting.
Indeed.
And we can go straight into the shooting, because there's only one pistol I'm going to shoot, which is from the guy in combat.
And again, folks, they're obviously in combat, and these guys can't shoot them because of all this in the way.
Exactly. So, one pistol, hitting on 3s,
He hits it.
wounding on 4s, nothing.
He's not a fan.
I will spend a CP to reroll that.
Oh yes,
I can.
CP.
There you
Yes.
go. This is AP2, by the way.
Oh, I will spend a CP to reroll that. Yay!
No, it fails. Because it's AP2.
It's AP2.
But it's AP1, but because I'm in engagement range with you, I get an extra AP because of the Assault Doctrine.
Wow.
Yes, it's AP2.
Didn't know that. Okay, so I'll put a wound marker on him.
Yeah, you put a wound marker on
And then
that.
we'll go into charges, I guess.
I mean, yeah.
Cool. Charging time, and Big Will's already broken my brain.
Nah, I'm just joking. I was saying it to see what he would do, and he just like stared at me like this. And the worm just started dancing.
The worm in the brain started dancing. So, what are we charging?
So we're going to start off with the Assault Intercessors, and they're going to charge into your boys.
Okay.
Here, the Blood Boys.
Nothing I can do.
That is a 7.
Nice.
So they will be in. And actually, I'm going to just do the movement at the very least for them quickly. Because it doesn't matter like totally. But what I do want to do is I just want to create at least enough space to like sort of get around with some
don't
of
forget
these.
There's 2-inch engagement range.
Is there?
Yes, it is increased in the engagement
Wow,
range.
that's actually really cool.
Yeah. And pylons and consolidations, I think you have to get everybody engaged in range, otherwise you can't move.
Okay.
I believe that's correct. I'll check the rule though.
Okay, cool.
But it's
In that case, I'll just keep him like that. It's just easier. We'll do the aggressors next.
And they can't fail, but
as well.
Plenty of space
As well.
So we'll move all those guys in. We'll grab the attacks.
And the character.
Of
Come
course,
on.
he can go in as well.
DC, this is not amateur hour,
Yeah,
my friend.
this
is combat hour.
This is Templar fun right here.
He's going to go in as well.
And he can't fail. There
He's
you go.
also
He's
in.
also in. That's a lot of trouble for me. Now, I do have some CP to interrupt.
Yeah.
So that's at least something.
You're going to need it.
You're going to need it. Oh, dear. Here we go. Starting off with the aggressors, of course.
Very aggressive. Yep.
Oh,
so here we go. We have a lot of attacks.
Yes.
I didn't mention this before, but obviously they are chapter mastered right now.
Yes.
Because why wouldn't they be?
Why wouldn't they be?
So here we go.
Here we go.
They're hitting on 4s, unfortunately.
Yes, you are.
They are minus
Power
1 to hit,
fisted.
but obviously rerolling to hit. So
Wow. Okay. That's
not
good.
like I need it anyways.
Yeah.
This
is the broken GW dice coming in here.
There's literally, yeah, it is. You're welcome, GW, for raising the sales of your Black Templar dice.
Okay.
Okay. 2s to wound.
Oh, dear.
Because you are toughness 4,
I am
unfortunately, here.
toughness 4.
And I am strength 8.
Yes. Okay.
Here we go.
So, how many is that?
That's a lot. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 in total.
13 in total. That's the exact number of dice I had in my hand. Who knew, everyone?
So these are AP minus 4.
Oh, my word.
So you're
5
involved?
involved, yeah.
Roll well. That's not roll well,
That's
DC.
not roll well. That's roll like DC.
So one's already wounded.
So one is...
The damage 2, that's why.
Oh, it's damage 2, so he's dead. Then another one's dead. 3 is dead. 4 is dead. 5 is dead.
Great, they're all gone.
I've got 10 in the unit. Oh no, just 5. I will remove those, and then that's the end. We'll check the consolidate rule.
Okay,
if you want to push forward, all that kind of jazz. And we'll go on to my turn 4 with what I have left.
The chamber was littered with Astartes' bodies, both traitor and loyalist. Once the fierce and brutal fighting had concluded, only one champion of the Blood God remained standing, lost to all reason in an unrelenting rage.
Here we go, turn 4. And we have Berserkers move forward, Corn Lord moved forward. Now, in terms of killing stuff, I probably need to kill this guy because units that die, points and all that stuff. So points afterwards. So I'm just going to shoot I have a Combi Melter. I'm going to shoot my Melter in his face. Just a Melter. Hits.
Stop.
And wounds.
So you kill him. Because it's AP4, there's no armor of contempt anymore.
No armor of contempt anymore.
So he is gone.
So he is gone. Blasted him. And then I've got 3 bolt pistols here. Are they in range of these guys? Should be 12. Just check for me.
That's a very good question. They should be. That looks like that. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Those 3 just shooting into the aggressors. That is
rerolling ones.
Rerolling ones. And
you have wantons, so 2 explosions.
So 2 explosions. And then we're looking
5
at
2 wounds. 1 wound.
2 wounds. Oh, 5. Yes.
Toughness 5.
So
5. No AP here for you. So 3 up. Well, good.
Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to charge the Berserkers into these guys.
Very nice.
They're very nice. Very nice. In we go. That's
a 6. That's what you needed.
Oh, brilliant. I need a 6. And now this guy is going to go into your captain.
So in this case here, we don't do a straight line, right? We have to give it a little bit of a bend because can you still go in a straight line?
Oh, good question. I believe
right?
you just to the closest point like that. And it says you measure to against the grain basically of the bulkheads.
Okay.
In the book, so it's for example, if you were here, you would measure to this point, then across, then across.
So in this case here, it doesn't matter actually.
He's fine actually. Yeah.
So
let me know what he needs.
An 8.
Okay. Corn's number.
Oh.
Command reroll.
Ooh, he's spending it.
I'm spending it.
Big spender.
Oh. He sits there and does nothing. We'll move this squad in. And they can see them. They are visible.
Yes.
Just so, because you can't charge what you can't see, folks.
Correct.
That is interesting aboard in action. Combat coming up quick.
Change of camera perspective here.
Yeah, I know.
We've got DC on the receiving end now.
Yes.
Before I am on the receiving end of the Corn Berserkers attacking.
So these are 5 of them. and I'll do the other 3 afterwards.
Yep.
So here we go. Hitting on 3s. And then the 2s become, I'll just put the 6s down for the wontons.
Yeah, of course.
Just to save time, everyone. Of which I think there's almost exactly.
Okay.
And now 2 there is almost, look,
Wow.
every 2 is also a
Perfect.
6.
Calculated.
And there's 3 1s, of which they're all hits too.
Very nice.
So,
And this is only 5 of the 8s from the unit.
Yes.
DC obviously just doesn't want to roll everything together, but if he has to, he will. Something tells me he won't have to roll them, as I do believe those Black Templars are going to be done very soon.
I hope so. So this is, we'll do the 3s, it's AP 3, because I get extra AP because of my icon, which is nice.
Oh yes, true, because you become strength 5 because of the weapon,
Yes.
strength 6 because of the icon, and then strength 7 because of the charge, something like that?
No charge, so strength 6.
Okay, sorry,
Yeah.
that's the one. Yeah,
But the icon gives you extra AP, which is nice.
that's the one.
So,
please.
lots of 1s in classic DC fashion,
I mean, that
and lots
looks-
of 2s.
That looks like a good amount anyways.
But that still looks good.
How many
So
is that?
We've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21.
Okay, well, I have 20 dice on me at the moment, so I will actually just grab this and start rolling these, and if anything survives, I doubt it, we will, oops, there we go. Oh look, they're dead, because I only get a 6-up save right now, don't I?
Wow, they only damage 1 though.
That's fine, I mean, you've done, so if you really want to go through this, we'll go through this
Oh,
for
I
all
see.
the
You got
people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go.
6, 7, I believe.
Yeah.
So just in case, you could have killed up to 7 models. So yeah, there you go.
Three
DC,
more guys to attack as well.
are you happy?
Okay, he started telling me what he was going to do, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to press record.
Fair enough. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, firstly, we're going to give Chapter Master rerolls again to the unit of aggressors, because why wouldn't you?
Hate aggressors.
We've just been off camera talking about how much DC hates aggressors because he's a bit of a whiny baby. I do agree with him now that they are a lot better because of the point changes. They're still just
You
aggressors.
can't be that good in shooting. You can't be that good in combat. You can't
They're
be
not that good
getting
at shooting.
rerolls. You can't be given
They
transhuman.
can't give them transhuman here, so it's fine.
That's true. That's
Okay.
why I like boarding action.
So, with that being said, though, so what we've done is we've obviously opened another door there.
Yes,
I'm
you
now
have.
at 6 full doors and 1 small door, where a DC is only at
I'm at
2 big doors and 1 small door.
I'm at 3 doors. 2 big doors, 1 small door.
I'm saying I've got 7 doors in
You're
total.
battering me on the doors.
So,
for sure.
and we're back on equal terms on the CP as well, which
And we-
means that, like, come on, DC, you're not getting these victories anywhere now. But all we've done is we've moved the aggressor swung around, and we've also moved the captain, the chapter master up as well.
Yes.
And they obviously have operated the doors.
Yeah, the
and
door. Now, this is something that we just discussed off camera, because we said, all right, you were an inch away from the door. You went to it, you opened it,
Yes.
and now you've got another 5 inches of movement.
Yes.
But
you can't make
you
them
can't,
move
because it's
anymore.
the end of the move step.
Exactly.
Which me and you feel is a little bit like, well,
I mean, I guess it also stops units that have like a lot of movement from really abusing it, because you could just move like a lot up to here. Like you could advance 1 turn and then be like, okay, I'm only an inch away from here, and then I can make an inch for the door and then move out.
but maybe if you just do it for like, you just do 1 door. So therefore you can't go through 2 doors. You can just do 1 door at a time.
Yeah, I guess.
But if you've still got, basically if you start here we go. If you start the movement phase within an inch of a door, you can open it and carry on.
Yeah, okay.
I think that'd be nice, because otherwise you spend a whole turn just opening a door.
Opening a door. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Anyway.
So, it's fine.
Yeah. So with that, we're gonna go to shooting.
Yeah, we got some shooting. Now, the only thing I do need to see is, when does action complete? Is it at the end of my movement phase?
This one,
Yes.
I believe so.
So,
believe,
can I shoot my pistols and
yeah,
charge?
I think so. And charge, I believe so.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I think so.
It's not too bad then. We'll double check that one. We'll leave that one for last.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll go into the stuff that matters right now, which are the aggressors into the berserkers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Obviously,
dear.
I have opted to carry on staying in the tactical doctrine,
Oh, okay.
because I get the assault doctrine the second I get into combat with you. Which
Okay.
is the only place I really care about it.
Beautiful.
So, we're going to go for the 4d6 shots. Is it 4d6 or is it
Yes, 46.
4d6 shots, right? It's not 2d6 per guy anymore.
I don't believe so.
This is how long it's been since I've used aggressors, guys.
Yes, I mean they are broken, everyone.
They are broken. Yeah, so
Um,
it's just that. It's just
I just want to point out as well
d6 shots, yes.
that obviously I'm all fully visible here, but if I was hiding partially behind some of this, or you couldn't see my whole base of
Yeah.
the model, also what you can shoot, you can kill, and unfortunately you can see everybody.
And DC didn't opt to tag into them, because rightfully so, they still had rerolls on them, they still had everything.
Oh, it'd be horrendous.
They are AP 3 or 4 even, maybe,
And
actually in
flat
combat.
2.
Flat 2, which means that every single one that goes through will kill one.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s, rerolling, winning on 2s.
They're probably dead anyway, but I just didn't want to do it a turn early.
Yeah, I agree. Because then that would actually give me more movement for consolidation, funnily enough. But it's fine.
It's true.
So, 46 shots into the unit here.
46
Because
shots?
of blast, if I get any 1s or 2s, those will become min of 3. That's
Wow.
great there.
Okay.
So that becomes a 3, that becomes a 3, and that becomes a 3.
Beautiful.
So that is there. We're looking at 15 shots.
I like that. 15 shots from the frag storm.
Yep. So that's everything bar these 5 dice. So here you go. Hitting you on 3s,
Yes.
and then re-rolling to the Chapter Master.
Okay, re-rolling.
Why we need Chapter Master, ladies and gentlemen. Which,
Oh, wow.
there we go. Okay, it's fine. Now, funnily enough, it's a bit of a segue here now
Yeah.
to the chapter-approved Arks of Omen.
Oh,
Now they
okay.
have the Grand Tournament book. You can technically have 2 Chapter Masters now.
Can
Because
you?
You take a Chapter Master,
Yeah.
and then you pay 1 CP to take another unit that is normally only allowed to be 1 of in a detachment. You take
Okay.
a second Chapter Master.
Wow.
So you could technically, theoretically have 2 Chapter Masters running
That
around.
doesn't... What?
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that one yet, but
Maybe they just missed that.
I think they missed. I mean, for Tau, it matters a lot because you can take 2 commanders in a Tau Sept detachment.
Okay.
You can only take 1.
Ah.
But with the wording, if you play Far Side Enclaves, which can normally take 2, you
Yeah.
can't take 3
Oh, okay.
because the wording specifically says from 1 to 2.
2. Ah.
So yeah.
Smart.
So
Okay.
okay, so there you go. So that is 2, 4, 6, 7. Don't you dare touch my dice.
Come on, give me...
7 wounds. How dare you? AP1.
They're so good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. AP1?
AP1.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, no, AP0 here. Sorry.
AP0?
I believe these are grenades.
Okay, you still
I
kill...
could be lying to you. No, they're assaults, so I'm lying to you. So they're AP1.
Okay. Well, you still kill 1.
Okay.
1 gets a wound on him.
Very nice.
So take the one, I guess, closest.
This one?
This
This one?
I'll take this guy.
Yeah, sure.
Because, I mean, he would be the closest. Then I'll put a wound over on this guy in the back.
Okay. And then this is 20 shots. And I have another 4 to do after this.
Lovely.
So hitting on 3s with those lovely Chapter Master rerolls on
Classic Marines.
Classic Marines. It's a bit better.
When you get to play with all your toys all the time.
Oh, I love it. And now we are wounding you on 4s here, unfortunately. But-
Yeah, 4s.
Okay, so that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again.
7 again.
Yep, and I will just roll these other 4 that I've got left
Oh,
to
yeah, of
do
course.
very quickly. So that's 4 hits. Oh, and then 3 wounds. So
Wow.
that's 10 in total.
I have 10 dice in my hand.
Very
Look at that,
good.
everyone.
-1.
It's like I
So
knew. -1. Oof, 4 ups. So
Oh.
that's another one dead. Oh, it's pretty good though. And one was.
so you took
one
3.
wound.
You took 3 wounds already.
Yeah.
This one kills this one off.
Yes,
and
so
then
he's dead, and then 2
one more
more.
dead.
Yeah, so 2 dead. So
2 dead
him
total.
and him. There we go.
I don't think you can be too mad about that, right?
I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest.
There we
Especially
go.
AP1, and normally with my rolling, I'm surprised I didn't take the squad.
And
So,
now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire his pistol into there.
yes.
So he hits. He does not wound.
And okay, nice.
And-
And these guys,
yes, we'll have
I'm
to
fairly
check.
sure because the action is completed at the end. I'll check quickly now. So we just checked, and they could fire because the action is done finished at the end of the movement phase, so you can charge, fire, the rest of it. Only those 2 pistols can see though, because don't forget these are blocked by them
Exactly.
in terms of shooting. But they fired, and nothing happened.
Yep.
So,
We're going to start charging, and we're going to start off with the Chapter Master, obviously. There's
Ooh.
nobody else to start off with. He basically can't fail. Can't fail.
can't fail. He's
So
in.
he's just going to go round about there.
Yeah, he's going to get nice and close.
Next up, we're going to do the aggressors. And DC was like, well, surely you'll charge into the 5 Corn Berserkers, right? And I said, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No chance. I will go into the Lord.
Okay,
So
do it.
I'm within 5
Yeah.
here. So that means I need a 4.
The big 4. That's them
Wow.
very much in.
Very much in,
Ouch.
unfortunately, DC. I apologize for this.
You should apologise.
And we'll just put them in like that. And actually, we'll put them like so because I don't want to block my own charges, DC.
It's true, it's true.
And now we've measured that one there from the model to the door. From the model to model, it's a 7, right? I believe it
That's
was.
7, yeah.
So here we go.
Oh,
Fails.
Command reroll.
Black Templars can reroll
Oh,
for 3. Come
3.
on.
Sorry about that. There
7.
it is. What you need. So we'll get those guys in, and my poor lord is in for a rough time. Dear, oh dear. Aggressors going in first, of course, because they are broken.
Because they're broken.
They're ridiculous. Because they're a shooting unit.
They've just shot and they've killed 3 Corn Berserkers.
Exactly.
That's nothing.
And now they're really good in combat as well.
They're very good in combat. They're just very bad at
They've
shooting.
got really good power fists.
Yeah, they have better power fists than they have shooting. By
It's
the way.
true, but they should be just shooting.
Oh,
units.
okay, DC. Here we go. 17 attacks. Hitting on 4s.
70 attacks hit on 4s, but chapter mastered.
Chapter mastered, as per you. Well, that's
because you're allowed to chapter master them.
Really good roll, man.
That's a really good roll,
wow.
actually.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Now, what toughness is your lord? Sorry, is he 5?
No, he's 4.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah,
I wouldn't want 2s.
It's funny that.
It's funny, yeah. It's funny.
that.
To be honest, he should be toughness 5.
He should be toughness 5.
He's a chaos infused. Like this, he's infused. Oh look, I'll spend a command point.
I just checked and he.
I spent a command point to reroll that last
just for a laugh. Yeah, he's definitely toughness 4. I keep checking, like it'll change.
So bad. So that's 3,
okay,
6, 9, 12, 13, 14 saves.
9, 10, and 4 more, you said?
Yes.
Okay. 4 more. Okay.
You have a 4 up in 1, right?
I do.
Okay.
I'm going to do 1 at a time.
Okay.
1. So he's got 7 wounds, I believe.
So 5 left. okay.
4 wounds. 5 wounds. Oh, 6 wounds. I'll re-roll with a CP. 4 more.
He's dead.
What? He's got 7 wounds, right?
Yeah, they damaged 2.
Are they damaged 2?
You know this.
I forgot they were damaged 2. I'm still going to roll them anyway. He would have made it. If they were damaged 1, they would have made it. Yeah, with 1 wound left. But he's definitely dead. Yeah.
The Black Templars rushed through the opening to surround the Chaos Lord. In a flurry of blows, the Khorne Terminator was torn to pieces, butchered before he had a chance to strike.
Here we are, revenge on the last turn for my poor beloved. Well, he wasn't beloved. No one really cared about that Terminator Lord. But anyway, that being said, let's do some shooting into the aggressors. I'm going to do a crack grenade first, which misses, of course.
Spend CP to reroll it.
I can't spend CP. Yay! And that doesn't wound.
Spend a CP.
Then I've got 4 guys left, right? 4 normal pistols. 4 pistols.
2 explosions.
2 explosions. Okay. And
1 wound.
1 wound. Ah, he saved it. Now, charges. We're going straight into the aggressors, of course, folks. And we're in. But just about.
CP reroll it.
I CP reroll. It is the last turn after all. We're in. That being said, combat coming up.
And there he is with another bucket of dice.
Yeah, bucket of dice.
Roll. Here we go.
Hit on 3s. And then
no rerolls here, unfortunately.
No rerolls. So let's quickly take out all these misses, of which there are lots, of course.
Yes, of course.
But then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back in.
Not bad.
Because of the wontons.
All those wontons.
The wontony goodness. And now 3s.
3s to wound, correct, yeah.
3s.
Okay, you've been doing well in the wound rolls, honestly.
Yeah, pretty good, actually. So we've got
1 more fail there.
2, 4, 6, take that miss, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21. And I got 1 more attack, actually, which takes another 2. And that's another 2 wounds.
Okay, well,
so, DC. 23.
I'm going to roll, I'm just going to grab dice out of my pocket as I go.
Yes, because you know the 20.
AP3 right
AP3.
Now. So these are 6-ups. So apologies if there was a bit of a crashing sound there.
How many wounds?
That's 20 in total.
Yes.
But I need to roll 1 more of these that have succeeded. So I will roll 1 more of these succeeds. So that's fail. Okay. So I passed 4 in total.
Yep.
And then I failed the rest. That will kill 1 aggressor here. So it's every 3 wounds will kill an aggressor.
2 aggressors. 3 aggressors. 4 aggressors.
They're dead.
And 5s is still a miss, right?
5s will still be a miss, yes.
Yep. So that's all the aggressors.
That's the aggressors gone. There you go. Cleaning up the house.
I feel so good. Here we are, last turn for the Black Templars, and it's a showdown between the Berserkers and the Marines with the nasty captain.
And funnily enough, you did say, oh, but you've got so many more models than me. At the end of the day, we're down to pretty much the same thing there.
True.
Those Berserkers are way nastier than the Terminators are. Let's just be real.
Yeah, it's true.
So
I need more. I just try to take 2 units next time. Anyway, Chapter Mastery rolls on himself.
Yes, correct.
Shooting, let's begin.
So we're going to start off with the 5 pistols into these boys over here.
Okay.
So we're going to be hitting you. Actually, now I will just go into the Assault Doctrine. Well, I should have said these. Oh, yeah. I'll go into the Assault Doctrine for turn 5.
Okay.
Because there was no point in not doing it.
Okay.
Actually, no, I wouldn't have done it because I would have kept the aggressors alive, so it's fine. I would stay in the normal doctrine. It's okay.
Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's fine. It's fine.
I guess Marine players do.
So that's that for now. And then
old
wounding
DC
on 4s.
doesn't.
Nothing there.
Oh, wow. And then the Capitan.
The captain will throw a grenade at you.
Grenade.
He can reroll because he's chapter master.
He chapter mastered himself.
Hits. Wounds. AP 1.
AP 1. All right. 4 up. Hey.
Well, good. Cool. And now charges.
Charges.
So we're going to go chapter master in.
Nothing I can do.
Oh, look, he's in. And then the Marines are going to go in as well.
Marines are in.
They're also in.
Ooh, fighting time. Okay, we're back. Violence is about to begin. Starting off with the captain.
Yes. Because prior to the game, obviously, DC didn't get to show his off because his Terminator Lord is
Got mushed.
Yeah, basically, he's not here anymore. But we get upgrades that we get at the start of the game. Which we never went over.
Yeah,
we went over in the start of the list, but we didn't go over it in the game itself because it hasn't come up. The enhancement that I've gone for on my Chapter Master is one that lets him reroll wounds.
Close Quarters Killer.
Close Quarters Killer, that's the one. So, because of that, and Chapter Master, he's rerolling all hits and all wounds.
Beautiful.
6 attacks.
6 attacks.
Hitting on 2s.
Rerolling.
Oh. And now wounding you on 3s here.
Okay.
Well, killing on 3s because it's AP 4.
Wow. Rerolling.
Okay, so 3 dead only.
So 3 only are slain. 1, 2, and then I won't take the icon, I'll take him.
Of course.
So let's put him in there.
I'm assuming you're going to go back into me.
I have to, yeah, spend some CP and I'll fight back. Okay, 2 CP spent for a counter strike here, one of the very few strategies you can use. Leave me down to 1 CP. But here we go. Hitting on 3s. No rerolls.
I would spend a CP to reroll at this point.
Oh, yeah. Spend my CP to reroll. Nothing, of course. And then 3s.
3s to wound, yep.
3s to wound. So there you go. So that's 2, 5, 6.
6 in total. Okay,
6 in total, AP 3, because my icon is still around.
So 6 ups. I will spend a CP to reroll 1.
Yes.
So that's it. So you kill 2 guys.
2 guys. Take those 2.
And now we will attack you back with those 3 very quickly. So we've got 5 attacks for the Sergeant, 4 attacks for each of the Marines.
Now the question is, can you table me?
I don't think so.
Ooh.
But we'll see.
We'll see.
So hitting on 3s.
Yes.
Rerolling 1s.
Thanks to your Capitan.
Yeah. Okay. Imagine if I chose the auto, the 6's auto wound.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, it would be so great, but I didn't.
You didn't.
4s now to wound you.
Oh.
2 minus 2, please.
2 minus 2.
Kills 1 more.
Yeah, 1 more. So just the champ left.
Does he run to morale?
Probably.
You lost 4 this turn.
I've lost a lot this turn.
So
yeah, he's gone. And nothing I can do. I spent my CP earlier.
does that count as a tabling?
We'll count that as a tabling.
Does that count as a tabling?
Done. End of the game, right at the end. A lot of fun actually. I enjoyed board.
It was fun. It was fun.
Let's talk about end of game conclusion. Victory, victory, victory. Not to me. To the Black Templars, yes. It ended up in a close game in the sense that it's my first time playing it properly. But in terms of I thought looking at the model count at the start, I was going to get absolutely smoked. But it actually came quite close.
Those berserkers pulled a lot of weight.
Oh, they did.
They killed like half the army effectively by themselves.
Yeah.
The Terminators did nothing.
No.
Really, what did they kill?
1 unit of. They didn't even kill
the
whole
whole
unit.
Yeah, they killed 4 models.
Yeah, it was awful.
Pretty bad.
Yeah. And I think if my Lord had got into your Lord, that might have been a little bit of a different story. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Because he packs a punch, especially with the extra. Because his ability was an extra damage and extra strength.
Yes, correct.
On top of all of his other buffs, of course. Medium, quite meaty Warlord, but alas. He was cut down by the Black Templars, and I had 1 champion left that ran away at the end to tell all the others.
Basically.
Yeah.
It's tabling in my eyes.
Tabling, you're right. Yeah, I agree. Now, what's your impressions on boarding actions?
I think that it has a lot of potential to be super fun.
Yep.
The only thing, and we've both spoken about this before, and we spoke with Pardo about it as well, is that we feel like the first 2 turns sort of feel wasted.
Yeah, there's a lot of
it's a lot of movement, right?
Yeah, but maybe for something like Jinx the Cult or Orcs or something where you have more models on the table and you're doing more, opening more doors, pushing up more.
Listen, I opened 7 doors, okay?
I
opened 7 doors.
You beat me in the doors as well. But I only had 3 units and you killed one of them pretty quickly. But yeah, that's it. I had 500 points. I had 3 units. It's not. I don't know, for me, I didn't feel like I had a lot basically, there's a lot of rules, a lot of cool stuff I could do, a lot of objectives and doors you can open and run around. I couldn't really do much.
Yeah, no, I agree. The thing is that we both had very slow units as well. We didn't have anything that could really move up the board, or even things like deep striking units that can just show up 9 inches away from an enemy unit.
No, agreed. And
Things
even
like that.
Even you're talking about the actions, like other than opening the doors and securing that one site, there wasn't enough for me to set to defend. Because
Exactly, yeah.
in my head, it's a bit like Necromunda, where I was like, right, well, he's going to be behind the door. I'll Overwatch, get ready, so shoot when they come through.
Exactly.
But it actually didn't translate that well.
Yeah.
And probably because we had small elite armies. Well, you didn't. You had a Horde army. But I had a very elite army, which probably shows in the points difference now for Marines
100%.
to Chaos. But anyway, either way, I had a lot of fun. And you know what? What was nice about the game, it's what they call it, beards and pretzel.
Yes.
It was just, you don't have to think about it too much. I probably still got stuff wrong, but you don't have to think about it too much. There's no like book stratagems, all that kind of stuff. It's just get in there, have some fun, chop each other up in the middle.
I want to play a lot more of it, and I want to try loads of different armies in it.
Yeah,
because
same.
obviously, what we've done right now is very much a tester between Marines versus Marines, really.
Yeah.
Just different flavors. But I think it gets interesting when you start bringing other armies that follow different dynamics, like Tau, which are only shooting armies, for example.
True.
And they, you can't shoot through your own models.
Yes.
So now all of a sudden you have to really think about what you're bringing.
Yeah, agreed.
So I think that's the kind of stuff that makes boarding actions a lot more fun.
Agreed.
And I think we've already seen that it's a very, very melee-oriented game.
Yes.
So I think even in matches like against Tau or whatever, melee armies might have a good chance of really getting in there, because if you know that you can just stay behind a door and hold an objective until somebody opens the door for you,
Yes.
like, that's always going to be something that you're going to look forward to doing.
Yeah, true.
You're always going to be just waiting and say, well, okay, when you open the door, I'll just come through and kill you. So it's like, I think it's got a lot of potential. We obviously need to try out a lot more going forward with it.
And there's a lot more missions as well with like some fun dynamics. There's like one with like a big furnace thing.
Pardo loves the
Pardo loves
furnace.
the furnace. It's almost like a computer game, right?
Yeah.
In that sense. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed at home, and we'll see you for more boarding action, more 40k, more Horus Heresy, and all the in-betweens very, very soon.